Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the Sport of Kings. Coming up, triple stakes success at Canada's Woodbine for the Barbadian riding ace, Patrick Husbands. We have racing action from Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica, and an exciting finish to the Eclipse Stakes in England. And that's where we start, at Sandown.
The Eclipse Stakes, the latest big event in English racing you saw on SportsMax. 7 starters. The top entries, numbers 2 and 3, My Dream Boat and Time Test, both at 6-1. Number 6, Hawkbill, also at 6-1 odds. And number 7, the Gurkha, winner of the French 2000 Guineas, a 4-6 favourite with Ryan Moore riding. Let's go to the commentary now for the closing stages.
They're inside the final 3 furlongs. Countermeasure is taken on now by Hawkbill. Time Test over on the left. The Gurkha coming there on the right, produced by Moore. Then My Dream Boat angling out for a run as well. The Gurkha took it up from Hawkbill. Then Time Test. My Dream Boat trying to reel them back as they race inside the final furlong. The Gurkha and Hawkbill, little between them here, neither flinching an inch. Hawkbill on the far side of the Gurkha. Time Test is rallying back in third. Hawkbill for Godolphin. The Gurkha second. Hawkbill pulling out all the stops as they race up to the line, and Hawkbill wins the Eclipse.
In the blue silks in the middle, jockey William Buick for a moment appearing to be outgunned by the favourite, the Gurkha, with Ryan Moore up. But check out the rousing rallying fight back to gain the ascendancy in the run to the wire. A really stout effort this by Hawkbill, who Buick thinks is really maturing into a fine racer.
His demeanour's changed a lot this year. He used to get a bit hot and bothered as a 2-year-old. And with every run he's grown up. He's grown physically, grown up mentally. He's just give us, the last couple of ones, he's just give us all the attributes of a good horse.
Hawkbill, the 6-1 bet, gets the win, his 6th in a row, chased by the big favourite, the Gurkha, beaten by a half a length. 2 minutes 10.71 seconds winning time on the Sandown turf for trainer Charlie Appleby and the famous Godolphin owners. Look out this weekend on SportsMax for more English racing from Newmarket and York with a July meeting and John Smith's Cup.
Travelling from England now across the Atlantic to Canada, where the Barbadian riding ace, Patrick Husbands, missed out on the $1 million Queen's Plate. He was 7th aboard the 4-1 bet Gambler's Ghost. But what a day he had otherwise at Woodbine. Not 1, not 2, but 3 massive added money stakes wins. The best of which coming in the Dan Smartless Stakes in a front-running effort aboard the 2014 Queen's Plate winner, Lexi Lou.
They swing off to the half mile, and look at Lexi Lou just loving this. Lexi Lou 6 in front. Good year for Roses, the teacup 2nd and 3rd. A break to Nakuti. Up the inside is still Secret Action. Now Strut the Course starting to wind up. 3 lengths away is Uchenna. On the inside is Ball Dancing, and behind them Industrial Policy running now. Second last as they turn is Heath and Last Season Ticket. Top of the lane in the Dance Smartly. Lexi Lou in front. Coming fast Nakuti and Strut the Course. And Strut the Course at the girth of Lexi Lou. Nakuti the centre. Down the outside, Ball Dancing running on, and so too Uchenna. 3 across the track. Nakuti just in front. On the outside, Strut the Course. Battling away Lexi Lou. And down the outside, Uchenna. It is Nakuti, and Lexi Lou fights right back. And flying late is Heath. Lexi Lou's going to do it. Yes, she has. Wow, she's terrific. Dancing running on, and so too
you would have thought here that
Lexi
Lou and Husbands would be losing this one when the favourite Strut the Course challenged strongly from behind, but Husbands' steady handling and right-hand reminders that she was in a race ignited the mare for a strong finishing burst and the very important victory. Lexi Lou wins at 3-1 odds, shutting out the favourite Strut the Course by a length and a quarter and clocking 1:44.89 for 9 furlongs, trained by Mark Cassie for owner Gary Barber. Lexi Lou was posting her 2nd stakes win in 5 weeks under Husbands, having won the Nassau Stakes in late May. Husbands also used skillful front-running tactics to win the Charlie Barley Stakes aboard the fabulous Conquest Enforcer. Here's the home stretch.
They turn in the Charlie Barley, and Conquest Enforcer now asked to roll down the lane. On the outside, Springhouse, they're clear of Hammer's Vision and Dragon Bay. Conquest Enforcer still under hands and heels riding. The whip is out on Springhouse, and it is Conquest Enforcer by a length. Springhouse in 2nd, Dragon Bay in 3rd, and Hammer's Vision. And Conquest Enforcer now given a reminder or two to keep the mind on the task. But the Charlie Barley to Conquest Enforcer from Springhouse, and Conquest Daddy-O in the photo.
Conquest Enforcer in charge at the finish as the 3-5 favourite, chased by Springhouse a length and a quarter in arrears. The winning time 1:33.63 over a mile for champion trainer Cassie and owners the Conquest Stables. Husbands got his third stakes win Sunday in a different style with a come-from-behind win this time. There he is in the yellow and white silks on the outside with Danish Dynaformer in the Singspiel Stakes. The 43-year-old Husbands with a vigorous ride here, surging past the 5-1 shot hardest core with Emma Jane Wilson aboard. Trained by the veteran Roger Atfield, Danish Dynaformer does it as a 2-1 favourite for Husbands by a length ahead of hardest core, covering the 12 furlong trip in 2:27.20. 6 stakes wins now this season for Husbands, who's now heading for 3,500 wins overall in his career.
To the Caribbean now, Trinidad and Tobago's Santa Rosa Park, where the 3-year-old and over third race provided the favourite Tis a Pleasure with a good tune-up for next month's Gleneagle Stakes. Commentator Eddie Arnaud has a home stretch.
Here is Murano, the leader, but here comes Tis a Pleasure now, and she has absolutely inhaled them at the 200-metre marker. Tis a Pleasure now hits the front and starting to draw right away from Murano, a long way back to the third horse, and that's Pearl Secret. But Tis a Pleasure, another applaud performance here by this filly. Tis a Pleasure goes on to get the job done.
Tis a Pleasure's strong finish takes her to victory in the 3-year-old and over event as the 3-5 favourite under top jockey Wilmer Galvez, one of 3 wins on Saturday's card for the Venezuela-born top jockey. Tis a Pleasure clocks 1:23.60 for 6 3/4 furlongs for trainer Glenn Mendez.
Finally, in Jamaica, a victory for the 2015 Oaks winner, Mom Student, in a 3-year-old and up overnight allowance event. In the combox, Brian Spotter-Rickman with a home stretch call.
Mom Student into the lane with the advantage, all correct now, coming with a challenge on the outside. Another bullet just in behind, looking for space. In behind them, that's Princess Shine, Original Trade, making some late progress. Mom Student now asked to respond to the left-hand stick, arrives at the furlong pole and begins to kick again. All correct, chasing in earnest on the outside, but found wanting as Mom Student, final burst of acceleration, has her 3 lengths in front. The wires here. Mom Student wins it under a good ride. All correct is second.
Mom Student is comfortable in victory by 3 lengths with Hakeem Pottinger riding for trainer Fitzroy Gillespie in this overnight allowance event, getting the better of the favourite All Correct.
We've been at the track covering top stories in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.